everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new, my name is Emma and I post videos revolving my nursing school experience and my overall college life. Today's Monday, March 11th at 3:50 p.m. and I just got back to my apartment. I had health assessment this morning at 7:30 and we learned about the integumentary system. We're almost done learning the entire head to toe, which is really cool because we have our head to toe check off in April, so it's coming up kind of quickly. I have a paper to write this week. It's due on Thursday. It's currently Monday, so I have 3 days to write it, and it's my bioethics paper. I wanted to start this like a week and a half ago, and I still have not started it, but today I'm going to start it because it's due very soon. And I have studying to do because I have an essentials exam tomorrow on fluid electrolyte balance, nutrition, bowel elimination, urinary system, stuff like that. So it's a very like hefty exam, so I'm gonna do some more studying. Today after health assessment, me and a couple of my friends went to a study room in the library and we studied for our essentials exam tomorrow. We studied for a while, so we got a lot of good studying done, which is great. The last few days my stomach has been really upset and I don't know what's going on. My stomach has just been hurting so much and it's very uncomfortable. I don't know what's going on, don't know why it's happening. Today in lab for health assessment, we looked at each other's eyes and ears through the ophthalmoscope and the otoscope, so that was kind of cool to see. My plan for the rest of the day is to do more studying for my exam tomorrow, start my paper. That's honestly like my main priority for today. And I'm gonna start my drug table for my pharmacology class because I have my drug table 3 due this week. This is also the first week that I have my nursing home clinicals, and I start those this Saturday. It's only 4 Saturdays that I'm going to the nursing home, so it's not that much. But over the weekend, I worked my normal Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I had a really hard time getting back into the study grind because last week was my spring break, so it was the only break I get for the entire semester to not have class, not have clinical. I just had to take a nap for like an hour because I was sitting here trying to write my bioethics paper and I was falling asleep while writing the paper. Like, I was so incredibly exhausted. Feeling a lot better. I had a snack as well. I had a banana with some almond butter, and now I'm ready to go back to the grind and continue working on my paper. I just had to take a nap because, you know, I had my health assessment class this morning at 7:30 and I was just so tired because I didn't go to sleep until like 11 last night.
Back up on the scene, done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so it seemed like I get so much, I don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack. Always get caught up in love, but now you're done with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now I'm, flexing on my exes and my Model X. Pretty little, skinny, little bitty body Model X. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch and it shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the move. Touchdown in my home, said I got nothing to lose. I am on my own.
I'm gonna make a yummy bowl with spinach, sweet potato, Brussels sprouts, chickpeas. I'm probably gonna make some salmon to go in there as well. Avocado. I like making these like fish bowls. I used to make these at home all the time when I was in high school, and my family and I call them fish bowls because they have fish and like a bunch of other stuff. So they're really good and it'll bring me back to old times when I lived at home. And what I like about these fish bowls is that you can literally put anything in them. Like, there's no like recipe. You can just go ham and put whatever you want. So I got some chickpeas as well, some avocado, some Brussels sprouts. I have some broccoli in there, but I like using broccoli for the pasta that I make every week. So anyway, okay, so here are my ingredients. I'm gonna see what I can do with this. I need to press this for a little bit and let this, I don't have any paper towels though. So this is what I ended up making. I just have some salmon, and the bowl has Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, chickpeas, spinach in there as well, avocado. So I'm really excited and it's gonna be so good. And I'm watching some Grey's Anatomy, so it's a good night. I'm going to sleep. It is 10:15 and I wanna get a bright start on the day tomorrow because I wanna study a lot before my class at 1:30 because I have my exam. So I'm gonna like prepare and I have some other assignments to do tomorrow before class as well. We're gonna have a great day tomorrow. We're gonna do well on our exam. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It's now the next day. It is Tuesday. It's 9:40 a.m. and I'm about to leave for campus. I need to do a lot of studying before my exam and I have a few assignments to do, so we're gonna go to campus and have a very productive day. Here's my outfit. I'm just wearing my Gilly Hicks white zip up, my Gilly Hicks pink flowy pants that I just got, and they're so comfortable. Okay, I just got back to my car. I finished farm and I had my essentials exam and I passed my exam. I got an 80 and I'm so happy because while I did study a lot, I could have studied more, but I did, you know, still study a good amount, and I thought it was kind of tricky, but I'm really happy because I passed and I'm just very proud of myself. Today was really good. In farm, we talked about anti-diabetic medications and thyroid medications, and we have our exam next Tuesday on that combined with everything we learned last week. It's definitely going to be a hefty exam, but it's okay. I'm going to start studying for that tonight, and I have my clinical tomorrow, so I'm going to go back to my apartment to make some dinner and start studying. It is now like 10 p.m. and I'm getting ready for bed because I have clinical tomorrow and I want to get a good amount of sleep so I'm nice and energized. I'm really sad because I only have 2 clinicals left at my hospital and I've had such great experience there. Everyone there is absolutely amazing. My instructor is just incredible and I'm gonna miss her so much, but I'm putting together a little gift bag for her to give to her next week for my last clinical with her because I just appreciate her so much and she really changed my life, genuinely. So yeah, but I'm gonna get ready for sleep. I'm gonna show you guys the products I use in case, I think I've showed you guys everything I use, but I'm just gonna show you because for funsies, you know. I have my Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. This stuff is my holy grail. I can't use any other face wash because this stuff is just unmatched. And then I like to use the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. This stuff is really nice. I've actually seen a difference because I've been using this stuff for a couple months. And I can definitely see a difference on my brows and also kind of my lashes too. I use my Burst Oral Care Pro Sonic toothbrush. This is the best toothbrush I've ever used. I will link this down below. This thing is amazing and it's done wonders for my teeth, and Burst Oral Care is the best. Then I like to use the Burst Dental Floss. This stuff is also great and it's actually like black, so it helps you see like the stuff that you're getting out from in between your teeth. If that makes sense, you can really see that it's working, and it's like a eucalyptus mint flavor, I think, and it's really refreshing, so I really like this stuff. Now I'm going to use my TheraBreath Oral Rinse. There's a whole bunch of different ones. I am currently using this one. I like this one and the pink one, and this one is the one that whitens, and it's a dazzling mint flavor. Vaseline. And then I use my, of course, usual oil control moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. This stuff is my favorite and I'm almost out of it. Again, I go through these like every single month. Then I like to use the No Baggage Under Eye Cream from Province, and this stuff is so refreshing and like cooling on the skin. And I just use this underneath my eyes, and that is my entire routine. I don't use a whole bunch of face stuff. I used to use like more serums, but I kind of realized that this stuff works for me. So now I'm all ready to go to sleep. I do need to print out a patient report sheet though, because we fill one out every single week. It is 10:20 and I'm going to sleep. I have to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow for my clinical. So wish me luck. I'm really excited for another day at the hospital. I've had a really good experience there, so I'm really excited. But yeah, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is 5:45 a.m. and I'm getting ready to leave for my clinical. I am tired. I just need to get through today. It's going to be a good day. I'm excited to see my group and see my instructor, and I'm excited for another day. We are all ready to go. I'm kind of nervous. I always get kind of nervous before my clinicals, but I just know it's gonna go great. I just got to the hospital. I'm gonna go in because it's 6:15, so I kind of left like on time today instead of early. So I have the perfect amount of time to go up there. I have to pee all of a sudden really bad because I drank so much water this morning. I'm kind of nervous. Like, I'm nervous every time, but I'm also really excited. So wish me luck. I will see you guys after. I just finished clinical and I had such a great day and I learned so much and saw so much, and I'm so grateful for how amazing the patients were today and my amazing nurse that I was following. She taught me so much. I learned so much from her and she was a really good teacher. So basically I got to help out with an EKG today, which was awesome. So I helped my instructor apply the EKG to the patient, and that was really awesome because I didn't think I'd be doing that stuff yet, so that was really rewarding. And my patient in particular, she was really nice. She came in for a spinal stenosis and she had a lumbar, I forgot the name of the surgery, but it's separating the spine because it's like compressed. But yeah, she was really nice, and I talked to a lot of different patients. I floated around to a bunch of different rooms today to see everything I could, and it was really awesome. It was such a great day. I saw, like I said, I helped apply an EKG. I saw lots of like insulin administration because it's convenient, because last night in class we just learned about diabetes and insulin, so it was really cool to be able to apply that and see that in clinical. So I saw 2 patients get insulin injections, and I also saw an ECG. So someone had a brain scan, an active brain scan, because I think they have a seizure disorder, so they were on like continuous monitoring. So they had all of the wires hooked up to them and everything, and that was actually really cool to see because I feel like you don't see that stuff too often in med-surg. I could be wrong. I saw an EKG, well, I helped with an EKG, saw an ECG, and lots of insulin stuff. It was overall such a rewarding day and a very beneficial learning day. So yeah, I'm gonna drive back to my apartment, shower, get all dehospitalized, and we're gonna take a little break and then get to studying because we have a lot of stuff to do. Just got back to my apartment. It's actually kind of hot outside, so I need a shower so badly right now. I'm gonna wipe off my stuff first and then shower. I'm gonna walk over to 7-Eleven to get a Celsius because I do not have time to take a nap. I need to finish my bioethics paper and do a lot of studying for health assessment and for farm. Yeah, I'm really happy with how today went at the hospital. I thought it was a very good day and very successful clinical, I would say. I learned so much. So yeah, I just, my tiredness kind of hit me when I was driving home, and I was like, I cannot take a nap because I will literally probably not, like, I'll probably snooze my alarm like 100 times and end up sleeping for way too long. So I'm just gonna crank some caffeine and get to work. Pretty hot on my unit, so I kind of like get gross and like sweaty kind of, and I just feel so gross after clinical, so I always look forward to showering and getting all clean afterwards. But yeah, there was patients in the hospital that with like MRSA, and I didn't go in the MRSA room because I didn't feel comfortable, especially because like not everyone was like taking precautions. Going to get a Celsius because I need that energy. I need to crank out the rest of this paper and just get it done before I run out of time, because I don't want to have to finish it tomorrow because tomorrow's the day before it's due. I'd rather just get it done 2 days before to make me feel a little bit better about kind of waiting last minute to do it. Should I try the new Cosmic Vibe? I don't know, because this is my favorite, but I kind of want to try this one. Okay, I just got more of my paper done, and I was going to turn it in today, like tonight, but I feel like I'm going to finish it tonight and turn it in tomorrow because I need to look at it from like a philosophical standpoint, which I'm not used to doing. And there's a resource that we have titled How to Write a Philosophy Paper, and I'm reading it and I'm like, oh wow, like I really did not write this paper in the correct, I don't want to say the correct way, but like I've never written a philosophical paper before, and I missed a lot of like key things, so I kind of tweaked it a little bit already. and it's already 8 o'clock. Today's flying by, and it's okay because I have tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up early, and I'm just going to, the entire day, like I do every Thursday, I'm just gonna grind, and I'm gonna get so much done. My to-do list for tomorrow is not even that long. My farm EAQ, my essentials EAQ, study for health assessment, and study for farm. And also I'm gonna finalize my paper tomorrow and turn it in tomorrow. I was gonna do that tonight, but like I said, I need to step back and look at it from like a philosophical standpoint. You know, with all my nursing things, like this is kind of like the bottom of my priority list. So it's not like I put too much effort. Like, of course I put effort into it because it's a paper and you have to put effort into your papers, but it's not like I was prioritizing this paper over my nursing things, if that makes sense. This literally makes me sick. Like, okay, so these days have already passed. This is today, and it is 10:22, and I did not get to study farm, didn't get to study health assessment because I just like finished writing my paper for bioethics. I should have started writing this paper a long time ago because I don't know how to write a philosophy paper, and I finished writing it, but I have no idea if it's up to standard. Like, the criteria seems so extensive that, oh my god, and I'm literally so stressed because I have not started studying for my next farm exam or my next health assessment exam. I have tomorrow 2 EAQs. I have to study for health assessment course, study for farm, submit my paper, so like finalize it and everything. And I'm gonna do a practice HESI for health assessment because we have one for each class all on the same week in a few weeks from now. And we have to do the practice exam for each one until we get above a 77 before the 31st. So I'm gonna do one I think every week for each class, so I can just like practice taking the HESI type exam. And Friday I work, but then I have to study for health assessment, study for farm, bioethics week 9, practice HESI for essentials, like, and I have clinical the next day at the nursing home. Literally so overwhelmed, like it's not even funny. And I have to start studying for my head to toe check off too, but I haven't had the time. I can't even tell you how stressed I am. I feel like my head's gonna explode because I'm just thinking about everything that's coming up, like with the HESIs and my head to toe check off that I haven't started preparing for because I'm so hyper focused on my exams and this paper. I'm just like, and I have clinical twice a week starting this week, so Saturday I will now be in clinical, so that's 2 days a week. That's one less day I can work. That's 40 hours a week dedicated to clinical and work. And it's already almost 11 o'clock, and I'm finally going to sleep. And I've been awake since 4 in the morning. I didn't take a nap. I went straight to my paper. I finished my drug table for farm for this week, so that's good. But I still have so much studying to do for farm and health assessment. The study guide for health assessment still hasn't come out. I don't know. I just feel like I'm drowning. And now that I will have clinical twice a week, I feel like that's going to make everything so much harder for time management purposes, and I won't be making as much money as I usually do, so it'll be harder to support myself. I'm about to go to sleep. I keep trying to remind myself like how many opportunities I have while in nursing school and how I couldn't be more grateful because this is what I've always wanted and I have such a passion for it. But I just have to remind myself that all the time because I am so overwhelmed and stressed pretty much all of the time. I have so much on my plate, and I just, no matter how grateful I am, I'm still gonna have to like complain sometimes because it's just not easy. Like, there's no way around it. Like, nursing school is so hard, and I don't know. Like, I'm trying really hard to do my best to succeed. I feel like I could be doing more, even though I'm giving all of my time to it. Like, I don't have any more time to give. I really get to see my family or spend time with my friends and my boyfriend even, because I don't have any time to spare because I'm always focused on school. So I'm just exhausted. It's been the longest day ever. So I'm gonna go to sleep. We're gonna have a very, very productive day tomorrow. It's gonna be really nice weather too, so that'll hopefully motivate me a lot to get everything done. Tomorrow's payday though, so it's a good day. See you guys in the morning. Now the next day. It is 9:30 and I'm leaving for campus. Today is super nice weather. It's sunny and it's going to be 76, which is like just gorgeous. So I'm leaving for campus and I'm going to go to the library and I'm just going to grind. I have so much to do today. My main priorities are studying for pharm and studying for health assessment, and I'm going to tweak my paper and submit it later today because yeah, and I have some EAQs to do, and like I said, the main thing I want to focus on is studying for my exams next week. Here's my outfit. I just have my Lulu Ebda Street black tank, airy leggings, and Hoka's. I'm back in my apartment. It is 4:20 and I was at the library for 5 hours and I got so much done and I'm so happy. I got done my EAQ for pharm, my EAQ for essentials, a lot of studying for pharm. Well, those took a long time because I studied for pharm for like a long time. And I'm still going to study more today, of course. And I'm going to finalize my paper still, of course, and submit that. And I'm going to do a practice HESI for health assessment today. I didn't get to studying for health assessment yet because I spent so much time doing my pharm studying and my EAQs, but I left the library because people were talking, even though it was the silent part of the library and people still talk, which drives me crazy. But I do need to go grocery shopping and I have some errands to run. I need to get gas. I need to get moisturizer. I need a shower liner because mine's gross, so I need a new one. And I think I'm hungry. Like, I feel like I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go by Ulta and then Trader Joe's because it's right there. And then Harris Teeter. My stomach has been very like upset for the last week, like straight, the entire week. And I don't know what's going on. Yeah, my stomach has just not been happy with me recently. So I feel like I'm hungry, but at the same time, like now that I think about it, I'm like, I feel like if I eat anything, then I don't know. I think I want to start eating oats for breakfast again because they're so good. I used to love oats. I would have them every morning and I kind of feel like I want to start eating them again. So I like putting like almond butter in my oats, like berries, cinnamon, stuff like that. I went shopping a little bit and I treated myself to some fun things because I'm just a girl, and I wanted a drink so bad, but I don't like soda. I don't drink soda. Didn't want a Celsius because I don't need that caffeine. I already had coffee this morning. I found this and it's like strawberry lemonade flavored with electrolytes and vitamins, and it doesn't have like a bunch of added sugar. It's gluten-free and vegan. I decided that I'm gonna go shopping for food tomorrow after work because I already have like stuff for dinner. I'm just gonna have leftover pasta, and I think I was just hungry, but I got some pea snaps at Safeway, so I'm just gonna stick with that for the rest of the evening and have dinner and then just go get my food after work tomorrow. Let's go back from my errands. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So my first stop was Ulta and I got some really exciting stuff. So I got an REM Beauty lip oil and I wanted to try a lip oil for so long. And I thought I would try an Ariana Grande one because I love Ariana Grande. Look how beautiful this is. Look at that. Oh my God, you're kidding. I got, of course, my moisturizer, oral control moisturizer. And I got some leave-in conditioner because I always blow dry my hair, so I'm trying to protect it a little bit. And I went to Home Goods. Look how pretty this throw pillow is for my bed. It's sage green and it has a butterfly and flowers. It's just so right up my alley. And it'll match my bedroom theme so perfectly, and I love it so much, and I'm so excited. Just got another shower liner because I needed a new one desperately. Look how cute. Like I say, every time I go to Home Goods, I always get a Ray Dunn mug because I love Ray Dunn mugs. And just wait until you see this one. Like, look at this. This is literally perfect. It's sage green, and it says believe, and it has flowers all over it. Like, that is so me. So now I have two sage green ones. I have this one. Well, the other one's dirty, but like these are both so like me. So I love it so much. I just had to get it when I saw it. I need to wash it now, but yeah, I love it so much. So that is what I got from Home Goods. I just went to Safeway, like I said before, because I don't want to go to Trader Joe's tonight. I'm just gonna go to after work. Well, I'm gonna already be there, so I'm just gonna shop after work. But at Safeway, I wanted pea snaps, so I got some pea snaps, but I was looking for the red lentil ones, and I couldn't find them. So I thought I would try the black pepper ones because I just love this brand of snacks. They make the best healthy snacks ever. And then I just got some rice cakes because I love some rice cakes with almond butter and banana. It's so, so good. And like I showed you guys before, just got my little fun drink. Oh, I look so scary. So I ate dinner. I was studying for health assessment, and I feel like it was really effective. Basically, I was doing an EAQ, a practice EAQ, and for every answer, I wrote the rationale in my notes. So I basically added what the rationale said about each topic, each question in my notes. So I feel like that was really helpful because apparently the rationales for our EAQs are helpful for us to study for the HESI. And I'm actually practicing the HESI right now. I just took a HESI practice test for my health assessment class because we need to do one. I think I mentioned this before, but we have to do one and get above a 77 before the 31st, so we can do it as many times as we want. So I just did my first attempt, and I went based off strictly what I know, and I didn't use my notes, and I got a 72, which isn't terrible. So the more I do it, the more familiar I'll get with the type of questions. And some of the questions I did know off the top of my head, of course, but then some of them we didn't learn, or I just didn't remember what it was. So here's what my practice test looks like now. So I got 72% right. So here are the ones that I got wrong, so I can look through them and study the rationale, and I think that'll be really helpful. I just had a crazy moment of realization. This is probably like something that a lot of people know. I just kind of figured it out, but as I'm looking through my answers that I chose for my practice HESI, I looked at the wrong answers and I made notes on them. But now I'm looking through my right answers and reading the rationales. I just like kind of put two and two together, and cranial nerve 1 is the olfactory nerve, right? That assesses your sense of smell, your like how well you can smell stuff, right? And I just realized, COVID, one of the big symptoms is loss of smell. And that's because I know that COVID affects your central nervous system, including your cranial nerves. So that's what makes it hard to smell with COVID, because it's damaging your cranial nerve 1. That is crazy. I kind of just figured that out. But as I'm going through nursing school, I'm learning so much that like I never even knew that I would need to know, like things like that. Like I like finding out the reason, like the why behind things, I think it's so fascinating, like with healthcare and stuff, like with health problems, with normal things, I like knowing the why. It is now the next day. It is Friday, March 15th. It is 5:15 and I just got back to my apartment. I worked today from 10 to 4, so I am back and I got some groceries. I'm just gonna show you guys what I got because that's always fun. And I buy the same stuff every single week, so this is nothing new. I just got my favorite blue corn tortilla chips. some blueberries, some bell peppers. I got, I think, 2 or 3 of those. Some organic broccoli florets, some mushrooms, my favorite hummus, some shrimp. Some of my favorite organic seeded bread, some of my favorite rosemary almonds. I already opened some and started eating some in the car because I got really hungry. Some bananas, 3 Honeycrisp apples, 3 of my favorite Sumo oranges, 2 Bear Bells protein bars, some avocados, some grape tomatoes. So I'm going to a show tonight with my boyfriend and his mom. So in the meantime, I'm gonna do what I need to do for today. I already worked, so I have to study for health assessment, study pharm, do my bioethics week 9, which I'll probably end up doing tomorrow after my clinical, and my practice HESI, for essentials, because the show starts at 8 and it's already 5:30. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna end up doing that tomorrow night. It is Saturday at 5:30 p.m. and I had my first nursing home clinical today, and let me just say I am exhausted. It was a very long day, and last night I went to the comedy show with Will and his mom, and turns out it didn't really start until like 8:30, and I didn't get back here until like 11, and so I didn't go to sleep until midnight, and I had to wake up at 4 a.m. and I don't think I slept at all last night because the person upstairs was being really loud and I couldn't fall asleep. I don't think I got any sleep, so I don't know how I got through the day, but it was the full 10 hours, so we didn't get let out early. But yeah, overall it was an okay experience. The patients were really sweet, and I felt bad for them because, I don't know, I just feel like it can get really lonely being in a home, at nursing home, and it was really understaffed today, so a lot of patients were kind of waiting around for a long time. So I made sure I dropped by as many patients as I could have and took care of them to the best of my ability, and they were really sweet. They were really grateful for everything I was doing for them. I helped a couple to the bathroom and helped them get situated in bed and everything like that, and grabbed them whatever they needed, and they were so grateful. They were telling me like, "You're an angel," and I was like, "Oh my god." So me and a girl in my group, we helped these 2 ladies that share a room, and we helped them both to the bathroom individually because, you know, it takes 2 of us to help them because they're kind of like, they have a hard time walking and stuff, and they have to use the wheelchair and the walker and everything like that. So we helped them, and as we were leaving, we overheard them, and they were saying to each other like, "That was the best care I've gotten all day." And I was like, that's sweet, but also sad, because like, shouldn't everyone be taking care of them like that, you know? Yeah, it was definitely a sad and yet joyous experience because the patients were super sweet, and I genuinely enjoyed talking to them and helping them out today. Definitely did a lot of hands-on stuff, helped, you know, change patients and clean them up after they've messed and stuff like that. Helped them to the bathroom. I took like 20 patients' vitals because the nursing home was split into units, and my unit, it was like one hallway, and like each side had like 6 patient rooms, so I took the entire strip's vital signs. So that took about 2 hours in total. Last night, after I last spoke to you guys, I was saying how I was going to study for like a few hours before Will picked me up. He actually picked me up like 30 minutes after that because I didn't think he was going to come that early, but because of that, I didn't get much studying done last night. I only got done like 30 minutes of pharm studying. So today I need to do a practice HESI for essentials. I'm just going to do a practice HESI for each class every day, I think, and then study for health assessment and study for pharm and do my bioethics week 9. I cannot believe we just pretty much finished week 9 and now we're on week 10, so we only have, I think, 6 weeks left. So it's just so crazy. I have no idea how I'm still awake right now. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight, but I did down a Celsius and I did stop drinking them, but sometimes I am genuinely desperate, and this is one of those times because I have so much to do and I need to maintain this like fake, I think the reason that I got through the day was adrenaline, like pure adrenaline. Having the opportunity to be a student nurse and care for people genuinely excites me. So I think that was kind of what was getting me through the day, is I felt so good after helping those patients because they needed someone to talk to, someone to be there for them, because not only did I, take care of their needs, I actually listen to them, let them speak, and just hear them out and stuff. Very rewarding day overall. It is now Sunday at 10:40 p.m. and I'm about to go to sleep. I didn't film too much yesterday. After my nursing home clinical, I got back and I showered and everything. I talked to you guys, I think, and then I actually went home for the evening because I wasn't feeling great. My head was pounding and my stomach was hurting so much. So I felt like I just wanted to go home and see my family and stuff. So I did, and it was nice. And I worked today from 10 to 4, and when I got back, I just studied for hours and studied for my health assessment exam tomorrow morning, and I did my assignment exam, practice HESI for health assessment, because I was doing the quiz one, and for some reason I thought the quiz one was the one that we had to do before the 31st and get above a 77, but it was actually the practice exam, and I did the practice exam that we have to do. That's like the actual thing that we have to do, and on my first try, I got an 88, which is awesome, and I didn't even use my notes. I went strictly based off what I know, so that's a really good sign that I'm more prepared for the HESI now that I've done these practice exams and practice quizzes, so I'm really happy about that. And even though I got above the passing rate for that first one, I'm still going to do one every single day just to get more familiar with the question style and stuff like that. My HESI is in 2 weeks, so I want to be as ready as possible, and I have all 3 HESIs on the same week, so I need to do one a day for each class. So for pharm, essentials, and health assessment. I am going to end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for following along for another week in my life of a nursing student, where I start 2 clinicals a week. So it was definitely hard. It was a very long week and exhausting week, but it's over, and now we're going into week 10, and I just cannot believe we're on week 10. That's just unbelievable. But I'm gonna go to sleep because I have my health assessment in the morning at 7:30 a.m. and I have my exam and lab, so it's gonna be a long day. And we have to study for our pharm exam, which is Tuesday, so that's gonna be a lot as well. Again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.